Welcome to another edition of Northern Heat, and this week our special guest that we have is John Carston. And John, you're with Vanspec, a company out of Vancouver, and you're down here at ThermalWood this week and have come to visit us, and because we're trying to build a relationship here and trying to do some business together. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what Vanspec is all about?
Vanspec is a British Columbia coastal producer, focused primarily in secondary remanufacturing. We have developed a primary business breaking down logs in sawmills on a custom cut basis. We've been operating for 20 years. Our sales have grown from probably 10 million to about 50 million in the last 15 to 20 years. This is our first venture. Our relationship with ThermalWood Canada is our first real venture into territory manufacturing or tertiary manufacturing. We're exploring it, and we're out here on the East Coast to figure out if it's viable. So
this is your first time on the East Coast. You had told me a couple of times when we were out to supper and stuff that you had come and played hockey years ago and then turned around and went back. But first time that you've come east of the province of Quebec, so now you're in the Maritimes. So what have you noticed and stuff? And this is always a question I ask people that come on the show. We talk about culture, we talk about what we have to offer, and a lot of the people I talk to are from here. So this is your first visit. You've only been here for a couple of days, but what struck out to you that was different than what you're used to, and what was kind of a neat things that we had?
Probably well, besides the people, everybody is very friendly, which Vancouver is becoming larger and larger. I find that the people out here are very relaxed and very, very hospitable. So I've had a great time out here. It's coastline like the BC coast, except that the amount of real estate and the amount of beach front out there is unbelievable. On the coast of BC, 50% of your beachfront is rock, mountains and rock. And here it just seems to go on forever. It's absolutely stunning, beautiful.
Well, sometimes we take a lot of what we have for granted. And good to see and hear another set of eyes coming in and looking at it from someplace else, right?
Yeah, the only downside is the humidity. If you could do something about that, holy cow, 90% humidity. Wow.
You find it humid here?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
But it rains all the time in Vancouver.
Yeah, but there's that breeze that comes off and it's going inland and it's just not as wet. It's our summers are dry. We have 40% humidity, 20% humidity. Here it's 30 degrees out with the 80 or 90% humidity. Quite a difference.
Yeah, but you know what? If you had a little bit of this humidity back home, you might not be trying to burn her all down either.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
But so thank you very much for coming on the show. I know I kind of caught you off guard and say, here you are coming to visit us and talk about business, and I'm wrapping you into doing an interview on Northern Heat. But it's all about, again, getting perspective and letting people know what we have, because sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. We live here and we don't see what we've got, and it's always good to see another point of view. So really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And so there we are. Another edition of Northern Heat for this week, the place to come to where we tell the stories that haven't been discovered yet.